Hey y'all, I got a new neck mount, so I'm gonna be able to take y'all with me as I do some things. I'm out here a little later than I was thinking because time seems to fly by, or maybe it's getting darker slightly earlier. I think so. But anyway, I want to do some things. I want to take y'all with me. All right, I'm feeling like a real slowpoke today. It's taking me so long to do everything. Anyway, here's an update on my zinnias. They are pretty tall, as you can see next to my hand for perspective. Let me take this off so I can do close up. So they're pretty tall, some of them, and a lot of them have sprouted, which is awesome. All right, what I want to do is move over. Well, I need the water, so I turned on the water, and I'll start watering this. But first, I'll go ahead and take this with me so I can water this after I move this over. All right, so I did find something to cut the sunflowers out. So they're out, and it's actually pretty easy with this thing, which I thought was completely useless because it doesn't have really a sharp edge, but it will cut. Like the edge isn't really sharp. I'll make sure to put a hole in my glove. But yeah, it's not really sharp, but it was sharp enough for that at least. It was useless when I was trying to cut some of this stuff, but probably if I get at the base of that weed slash shrub, I could probably get it out. And I would try that today, but I got on dress today, so I'm not going to go over there. But I am worried something's living over there because I saw a possum on my fence on my camera, one of my gazillion cameras that I have. But anyway, I'm not sure if it's over there. I only have one dog now, and not my little ferocious princess who would definitely run a possum up out of here. I only have Precious now, and I'm not sure if she is bold enough to go up in this area and run things off. But anyway, I need to borrow someone's dog. I was trying to get my twin brother to bring his dogs. He has two. I think they're pit bulls, but they're like oversized. They're fat. They're overweight, way overweight. Oh. So Morning Glory attached to my stuff. I hate this Morning Glory. Anyway, so this has flowers. This thing is so awkward to use. Anyways, let me point it up so you can see. But it's great when you're just trying to do stuff. But I think, that was the water hose. So my goal is to put that there. I do have this other eggplant that is not doing well at all. They're both in these little tiny containers. I think these are a gallon. All right, I can't get it from there. Try to get it from this side. All right. I'm just gonna stick it in here. So it'll be 5 eggplants in there. I do have one other eggplant that's in this jungle, and I was planning to come out here and snatch down some of this, but I done chickened out. But I because I didn't have enough time to change clothes, so I'll just wait till tomorrow when I'm wearing pants. Okay, let me look for a shovel. Look at how massive these weeds have gotten. This is up here where I want to have it changed to concrete, so next to the watermelon. And where my shelves are, where my greenhouse used to be. Anyway, it's totally filled in with the rain that was coming through. I'm gonna have to turn the water off. Anyway, let me go get a shovel or trowel. All right, so this is a trowel. I used to call this a shovel, and I still will call it a shovel. But, it's just interesting how much I've learned about gardening, the tools and the plants. I mean, it's been a while. It's been since 2020, but I started out knowing nothing. So it's just interesting how I know some stuff now. Anyway, so I'm just leaving that there to just shrivel up. And it's only been 1 day for that. So when I actually come out here to clean up this, which is going to be a while because it's going to be 107 later this week. So I don't know when it's going to be safe to be outdoors, you know, for extended. Well, I mean, I could just do a little at a time. So I still need to do this. And I really do want to get this cucumber out of here. I am dropping more seeds. Oh, and I especially want to get rid of this shrub before it just really takes over, because this is all the shrub. It's massive over there, so I need to get rid of that. Now, when I moved here, I had a big shrub, so I'm not sure if that's part of it. I don't remember these leaves. Or maybe it's just a giant weed. The top of it looks like a weed. Let me see if I can zoom. But it's a woody stem, so I think it's a shrub or a tree. But I think it's a shrub, not a tree. Anyway, this is how I waste my time. Sorry. All right, so I probably really should have put on some pants. At least my grass is still kind of low. I'm really finna stoop down here. Now, this is where I was meaning to connect my drip. And also in here I have emitters where I wanted to connect the drip, but it's just been hot and sorry. Just haven't got, and I do want these to grow, so I don't know, maybe I should let these shrivel up somewhere else. The seeds, I was just trying to let them be volunteers, but I can't just let it dry out and, you know, put the seeds up. Be more intentional about planting. Okay, let me dig a hole. I also wanted to do some composting in place because I haven't fertilized anything since I planted these things. Oh, I mean, maybe I did once. I don't remember. It's been months if I did fertilize anything. There's not a lot of this. I need to get this grass out. Most of this grass is growing in between the bag. This is a grow bag. But like this is in here. And I don't want this, you know, this. The grass is the worst kind of weed. With all these roots on it. It will take over. Alright, anyway. So I got, no, there's one more. Alright, it is getting darker. It is so much, my solar lights are coming on. So my solar lights are coming on, that means it's getting dark. You can't tell on this camera. Anyway, let me go ahead and get, because my goal was to not be out here in the dark. Right now I'm on the ground with my back to this. So something was in there. It's lucky I'm not as scary. I mean, I'm a little scary, but fortunately not too scary. And I'm always equipped, I guess I'll call it, with my pew pew if I need it. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to kill an animal, but I will. And, you know, if I have to. I think it would run, or actually possum would play dead. All right, so it's, oh my God, it felt like something was touching me. Like touching my shoulder. Anyway. It came out clean. It says big, and it's not even root bound, so maybe it'll be fine. I mean, it's, you know, it needed some room. But anyway, my goal is, my hope is for it to keep growing. But not dig a very big deep hole. I did not dig this hole as deep as I should. Let me go ahead and back it out. I can't see with this camera. My phone is right in, I'm looking through the camera, but is now I guess the camera is showing how dark it is, because I can't see nothing but darkness down there. But I should see purple when I get to the bottom. But I don't think I have to get to the bottom. Anyway, let me just stick it in there and press. Hitting myself all in the head with this stuff. Anyway, that's okay. I think there may be a hornworm on it. I don't want that to get on me. Those hornworms are very creepy. All right, now I'm super sweaty. I mean, like, my face is sweaty. Anyway, and then my pretty spinner thing that is wrapped in morning glory. I hate that morning glory. Anyway, yeah, I probably do have ADD or AHD, whatever it is. Never diagnosed though. But I definitely have a short attention span sometimes. I'm easily distracted. Let me go ahead and pull some of these weeds out of here. I'll take this emitter out. I've definitely been running the water way too long, but I think this stuff will be all right. Like I said, it's going to be 107 degrees later this. I mean, you see how dry this is? I watered this yesterday. This is like, I watered, anyway, this is so annoying. But I will finish my drip in the fall when it's cooler, so that moving forward, I won't have to manually water. I mean, I'm cutting through some roots. These may be for the sunflowers though, because they were kind of taking over the bed. All right, let me get this out of here. Just since it's been almost 24 hours since I watered. These are dry too, just drier even than the bed because it's a lot less soil. So the containers definitely dry out faster. Oh wow, this one is more root bound, but it is a more luscious plant. So I'm gonna just mush them just a little bit to hopefully encourage them to expand when I put this in here. And I'm backfilling, and I'm gonna water this stuff. Anyway, so now I have 5 eggplants in here. I think they still have flowers. Actually, the heat might have. All right, I ain't got time for that. It's dark and I need the water. So I have the water hose here. Uh-oh. Make sure it's not hot. It's been a while, so yeah. It's not hot. Alright, so I'm gonna water all of this. But first, it's kind of a weak stream. So I'm gonna go turn off the other things that are connected to the drip. Alright, so now my light comes on. Since it got so much darker, the light on the phone came on. Now it's a much heavier stream, so quicker to water everything. And I'm gonna water these plants I just put in. Make sure I water them in really good. But also everything else, because as you saw, the bed had dried out, despite that I did this 24 hours ago. I do just sit it at the base of each plant. But also water everywhere, because if you don't, the rest of the soil is gonna like sponge off the soil that is moist and make it dry out faster. So you're watering the whole bed no matter what. So they might as well just water the whole bed. Phew, I am so hot. This is such a workout, although I have not started my exercising yet. Maybe I'll do it today. I'm just supposed to be walking for 20 minutes every day on my treadmill, which should not be so hard to do, but somehow it is. But I'm gonna do it. And there was a time when I would walk for 60 minutes every day, and sometimes I would go over that. And that was just a few years ago. That's why I bought the treadmill, because I was first walking around my house to make sure I would do it, and I did. And then I bought my bike for the same reason, because I was riding with a friend on the trails, but that's one of my friends who moved, but also we just kind of fell off during the summertime. It got so hot, and then we just never really did it like we did it when we had initially started, because we were doing so well. I'm like, girl, we're gonna just wait. It was just falling off, and then we stopped doing it, but it was hot. But then I bought the bike, and it's in my room, and I still refuse to use it. I actually have 2 exercise bikes. That's I know. Anyway, it's sad. But anyway, the main bike that I got did take adjusting, because it hurt. I had to get a bigger seat, but it still was very uncomfortable. Had to get used to sitting on that seat. So whenever I start again, I'm gonna have to get used to it. But I do still have an actual bike, and maybe I'll go and start riding. I have another friend, but she prefers to walk and hike. I don't like walking trails. And like, if something happened, I want to be able to get away fast, and I ain't doing that on 2 legs. I can do it on a bike. You ain't catching me on no bike, but you gonna probably catch me on my 2 legs. But you gonna catch these bullets too. So don't chase me ever. That's to the coyotes that hang around in trails. And also, things have gotten so bad. There are a lot of like homeless, I think they call them encampments, or campsites basically, be tucked inside the wooded areas. That's just how horrible these times we're living in have gotten, or are getting. I mean, it's getting worse. It's affecting more people. But I know it's affecting all of us, because we all see these prices going up. I get so mad, because now that I started ordering almost everything I get delivered through Walmart, or I'll go and I'll pick it up. So I order everything through the app. So I'm seeing all these prices. When you're going through the store, it's easy to not pay attention to the prices. You're just getting what you normally get, and you don't even really look at the receipt. But when you're shopping online, you're seeing these numbers. So I've seen these prices. I'm like very aware of the increases that we've experienced over these last years, and it's still happening. Like my old overpriced soda that I've been drinking that already cost $2, but it's 50 calories and it's healthy. Anyway, they don't went up. I think it's 41 cents. 41 cents a can they've went up on those sodas. So I can't get them anymore. I mean, it's bad enough paying $2. I cannot justify. But, I mean, it's going to be hard, because I did get used to them. It wasn't an acquired taste. I mean, they were not that good. I admit, I've had other people try them, and I'm like, I know they're not that good at first. I guess it's like liquor. But I don't drink alcohol because it's nasty. But I was drinking this soda. So it's like the same thing. I let myself get used to it because I wanted to drink soda. I don't know what's wrong with this light. Oh, well, I thought you were... I can't kick. My legs can't kick up. It's not working. Oh, it's because of this light. Yeah, the light on the camera making it go off. Anyway, just keep watering all these things. And I usually go through everything twice, but since I got it on high, I think it's getting saturated. And it'll be good enough until this time tomorrow. Though I'll water a little earlier tomorrow. And this is connected to the drip, but I usually wet it anyway. And I have just let these zinnias just do at whatever they do. But I love these flowers now. They're all like, they're all different and they're just so pretty. And they just very prolific. More flowers coming. Anyway, let me get past this bridge. Maybe I'll do a review on this bridge because it fell apart on me. I was thinking maybe I should do a review so people won't make the same mistake. But it was cute while it lasted. But it has fell apart now. Alright, now I hate doing this because... Anyway, y'all probably can't hear me because I'm wiping all the sweat off me. Alright, anyway. I kind of hate doing this one because, you know, the sunflowers is like going into a little jungle. I mean, look how they're... Anyway, I just love them. So I am not cutting them until they start dying. But my peppers over here seem to be doing better since I took out that cucumber. So that is good enough. Oh! It wasn't pointed the right way. But so, yeah, for this one, I kind of just hope that everything's getting wet because I can't really get in here without getting into the flowers, and I don't want a grasshopper to get on me because I know I've seen them over here. And the bees and pollinators, they love these sunflowers. I may water these a little in the morning since I cannot see what's being watered at all because I'm having to look through the camera. Alright, I'm looking around it. It's still hard to see when I'm watering to make sure everything's, it's getting a little saturated enough. So, because it's going to dry out. Although this probably doesn't dry out as fast. Alright, let me back up out of there. Alright, these lights are coming on. They're all coming on. I'm having to keep wiping the sweat out my eyes. Sorry. This is taking longer than I expected. Let me pause it. Let me put a stop in this video. Alright, I just start and stop because I don't want the video to be too big. Because then it may take a long time to transfer the video, and that's going to discourage me from uploading this. Although since I started using my laptop, I got a different laptop. I'm able to transfer to the laptop faster than I did my tablet. I mean, it takes like a few minutes. It also takes a few minutes to upload it to YouTube. Compared to when I was doing it on my tablet, that would be taking hours. Uploading from my phone, or not upload. What do you call it? AirPlay, or however you transfer from the phone to the tablet. I think it's called AirPlay. But anyway, when I would do that to my tablet, it would fail a lot of times. But even when it was successful, it would take several minutes. So now I on my laptop, when I do the AirPlay, it is a few minutes. Even on the gigantic files, sometimes it's a few seconds. Uh-oh, I hope I don't want to take down any of my plants. Being too rough. And I still gotta water the front yard. And I can't forget my Jamaican sorrel. Anyway, since it's a lot faster to do all of that, I can upload more often, but I still have to come out here when it's cool but not too dark, so that I can actually see stuff. Although when the light comes on, I guess you can see more that it's dark out here. This light is pretty good at illuminating. Yeah, I'm hearing stuff behind me, getting creeped out, being out here too dark, too late. Anyway, now my zinnias. And these are gonna be just so beautiful in just a few weeks, because these grow so fast. Even the sunflowers, like, I'm gonna plant some more of those, and I know they're gonna come up really fast and be that gigantic really fast. All right, let me. Now the purpose of coming back to it is like letting that first round of watering sink in, and then come back just to make sure it's thoroughly watered. Especially this one, because this is a foot tall, so it's a lot of soil in here, especially just for flowers. But it won't always be flowers. I'll change this probably every year, maybe every season. Because I do know this is a great growing spot. It gets 6+ hours of sunlight, even though you think it, I mean, I assumed it wouldn't. But as you can see, I've been moving further this way with these beds. All right, the last thing is the Jamaican sorrel. And I was saving this because I have this squat down in the dark in a dress, making sure no creature is under here. Well, y'all can't see under there. All right, I'll take it off. Accidentally turned it off. I hope that video saved. Anyways, I got some lavender under here and another herb that I've forgotten what it is. But they're surviving under here despite all this heat because they're shaded. All right, I think that's enough. And I'm gonna come out here again in the morning to make sure I got, especially this bed, well enough. But that's gonna be it for today, or tonight. I do still have to water the front yard. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. I come back this way. Phew. All right, y'all, thanks.